Now, look at this. God believes he has blessed you when you have accurate interpretation of what your life is all about. And I want to say this straight. It is not possible to have enough light without knowing vision. Vision is encapsulated in brightness. The spirit of vision is a bright spirit. That does not mean that through learning you can have vision. No. Vision is a spirit that God put in men. Joseph depended on vision to preserve himself and then came to the throne of Pharaoh. But Jesus depended on incarnation and produced a throne. Vision normally can produce a throne, but it helps somebody to sit on throne. Incarnation is the art of a man taking a form of God. And it is meant for only two people in the whole of eternity. Let me say again. I said incarnation is the art of a man taking the form of God. John chapter 10:30, I and my Father are one. That is incarnation. John 14, anybody who has seen me have seen the Father. That is incarnation. Now, incarnate men are the best men. That it is not possible. It's not possible for God to come to the earth and dwell without taking the form, an incarnate form. That is, your God is in a man. When Christ was about to come, he entered Jesus. That is incarnation. The lion we are waiting for is going to be a God and a man. That is incarnation. Remember that men trade with brightness, and light is a spirit. I say men trade with brightness, and light is a spirit. So you cannot have light and still be broke. There is no relationship between honor and darkness, and there is no relationship between brightness and poverty. If you have paid so much to be enlightened, don't tolerate darkness. Darkness is harmful. It hurts people. Its works cannot be hidden. The work of darkness. You don't look at a dark man and say, is he really dark? Because everything that represents darkness is palpable in dark lives. Before I made my book on the fruit of wisdom, I said, a lot of people, when you say who and who is a fool, nobody raises his hand. Because everybody believes he's wise. You see? But the fruit of foolishness is always with the fool. And wisdom is right application of acquired knowledge. So how can somebody who doesn't know say he's not a fool? And you know, like in the villages where there is no light, some people say there is natural wisdom. I say it's a lie. There is no natural wisdom. Every form of wisdom must involve learning. I say every form of must. But sometimes not all direct learning. But every form of wisdom must involve learning. There is something that I want to go back to, that all dead saints desire to come back. You will like this. I would like you to listen to it. It's a deep knowledge. There is nobody in the grave who didn't regret dying. So if somebody is telling you in a church, I heard people who said the man died and he was smiling, he said, you're a liar. You're a liar. He said, I've seen people who said the man was dying and he was smiling. I said, you're just a liar. If somebody is dying and he's smiling, then he's a fool. Why? Because all dead men want to come back. Even those in heaven want to come back. The earth is a privileged place for all men, for all spirits. Have you heard it before? I said the earth is it is the most important place in eternity. I said the earth is the most important place for man. It's the most important place for man. Whatever that took a man's life premature cannot be God. Listen, under no circumstance. Can I tell you something that will touch you? Huh? The greatest pain Jesus had was to die as a youth Messiah.